that's a cool. That's a neat little carousel.
How much you think their power bill is there?
Back in the day when you used to have the bulbs that were, non-LED
that's
or,
right.
compressed fluorescence, which of course were cheaper. But boy, back in the day, you go back in the 80s and 90s when you had Christmas light displays like this, yeah, people would have Christmas or energy bills that were, hundreds of dollars, of dollars. But those are beautiful displays.
Shout out to LEDs for making things a little bit better.
Yeah, yes, and making it a little bit more fun. You can kind of do a few more things with the LED lights now, which is also cool. What on earth?
So this is actually in the Mobile area, staying along the Gulf Coast region. They had a Christmas parade in the river. So everybody decorated their boats, and they're like, we're gonna have a boat parade. We're gonna do things different here on the water.
That's fun. That's fun though. That's good stuff.
It is. And then this is a light show out actually in the Fayetteville. Yeah. So they used about 2 million lights to really cover the diamond here at this park, and they wanted to do something nice for the community. Obviously, you can have a little walk through and
that's really cool. All right, so if you want to connect with us, we'll put that back up here for just a second. If you want to find us, Facebook, Twitter, or X. I just want to say, I always say Twitter. It rolls off my tongue. Instagram, Threads. Find us, check us out, send us a message. Let us know if there's something you want us to cover or talk about on Risk Zone. We're always interested in doing, and we'll probably do a few more explainers once we go into the new year. But we're gonna wrap up today because we have just been going. So please be careful, be safe as you head to your holiday destination over the next week, and make sure you do stay weather aware, especially once you're at your holiday destination, as things evolve with that next storm system, which we'll watch for later on.
That's right.
So thanks for watching Risk Zone. We'll take care, and we'll catch you again, on Monday. All right. See y'all.
Bye.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
News Nation is taking you back in time this Christmas Eve. Back to the first Black Friday. Decking the halls of the decade of decadence. A very 80s Christmas. Christmas Eve at 8, 7 Central on News Nation.
Elmer loves to giggle. Elmer's mommy taught him that laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
Reed here, as always, as I'm still sitting down and getting ready to go live here.
I'm very worried about your hair.
I'm a little out of breath. Been running around. We'll tell you why in a second and why you're seeing something over here that you're not typically seeing in the corner of our studio.
That blends entirely, and they're not seeing it.
But what's on the other side?
I can show it a little more.
What's on the other side is pretty exciting.
All right.
For me, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, for a lot of people out there, and I'll tell you why. So today, we're getting into our third week of this now. And it's going pretty well, I have to say. We're at least running the commercial breaks.
Hey, you don't have to sound so surprised. It's okay.
I mean, it's going well for me. I am making the show, but I'm not running the show. So might go a little differently for you over there.
That's fine.
But next week, it will be a couple of solo shows on my part. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
You know, the holidays are always a crazy time around here. Everybody's gone, but the show must go on.
So true.
Okay. Well, today, in your local headlines, we're doing some Christmas stuff. I think all around we've got, a few. We're talking about a local police department that is doing, not just pulling over people for breaking traffic laws. Okay. And then later on, we'll tell you about what's over here in the corner. And then later, I've got some thoughts about, there's a new trend going around when it comes to restaurants. Communal tables. Okay.
I know I put that in the show, but I literally don't know what you're talking about. So
we'll
have
talk
to-
about
we'll have
it,
to talk
and
about
we'll
it.
see what we think about it, and maybe see if we can get some feedback on this from our viewers here. Also, a rescue of a dog that fell into some icy water. We've got the body camera video from that. Love stories like that. Great ending. Okay. And then it's screen time today for our weekly segment. And we're just going to be talking about some of the pop culture things, what's coming up, what's out there to watch right now. I know we did what we're watching yesterday. This is maybe not even what we're watching, but what you could be watching, and just some pop culture stuff. So, okay, let's get into the local thread as I catch my breath. Okay, this is in Seneca, Missouri, in our viewing area. Police there were given donations of 60 or more Visa gift cards from an anonymous donor who first said he had a white beard, he wore a red suit, and he may have been riding in a sleigh, but he didn't want to give away who he was. Okay, that's the information that he gave. You can deduce what kind of suspect we're looking for when it comes to this anonymous donor here.
Do you think that anonymous donor was like, I hope they pull over people to hand this out?
That's specifically what they said.
Okay.
So they were giving out these Visa gift cards, $25 each. I'm like, anything above like $15, I'm like, all right, I'm here for it. Anything above $5, actually, 10 or more. And they're $25, but they wanted them handed out to people spotted practicing good driving habits.
Sure.
I'm like, that can't be that hard to find. Everybody's driving right?
We're all doing great. I've driven in Springfield, and everybody's doing a great job.
I mean, some people might disagree, but my husband gets on to me because I like to pick and choose when I use my turn signal. I'm one of those,
Bailey,
I guess.
we can't have you
I know
admitting to more
people
crimes.
hate that.
We can't do it.
But like, if you're in the left turn lane,
Okay.
you're in the left turn lane. I'm turning left. There's nowhere else I can go.
Here's my question. Is $25 worth the fear of getting pulled over?
Yes, that's
the
exactly what I'm saying.
Red and blue behind you and getting to the side and thinking, what have I done wrong?
For me, I don't know if that's worth it.
It's worth
$25 to have the freaking adrenaline rush and the stress of getting pulled over by a cop.
I think of it this way. I would hear in middle school, they'd be like, Jerry to the principal's office. And I would spend the whole time sweating, and I'd get there and they'd be like, you got a free pizza for reading. And I'd be like, no, that wasn't worth it.
I hate that. Or
hate it.
Or they're like, hey, come see me after class. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and
oh,
that's-
well,
it's
I'm not
like,
paying
it's
attention to
game
anything
over.
because I'm
Yeah.
sweating bullets over here for 50 minutes.
Only to find out it's just you got an A and we were real proud of you. Okay.
It's like they get enjoyment out of stressing kids out like that. And I think that the police probably get enjoyment out of this because they
So-
don't have to ruin somebody's day.
Maybe they were having fun with it. That's fine.
I think so. And the first one that they handed out, this officer William Housley did in Seneca, said that it went to a young family who said that they were having trouble paying their bills. They were struggling financially. They had a 3-month-old baby, and his wife was moved to tears. And I think that they were all in the car at the time. So
That's
that
sweet.
does,
That's nice.
I mean,
Yeah,
that does
yeah.
make it worth it. But somebody like me who is stressing out over any kind of interaction with a police officer for really, there's no reason that I should be.
I'm just like,
but-
you're just stressed because you're trying to get here to the Daily Scroll. And then
That's true. If they pulled me over and I was late
it's like,
to
it's
work,
not worth it.
I don't know if anybody would believe me and be like, well, I got a $25 gift card and I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Doesn't
I'd
make
be
up
like,
for the job you just lost.
Right. Okay, and next.
Are you ready for the big reveal?
I've been talking about, I don't know if we actually had it on here yet, but I've talked about the Springfield
Sure,
Airport and their
You have
makeover
talked
that's
about it a
happening.
lot. Uh-huh.
It's looking good. They're swapping out the iconic carpet for the terrazzo tile. And then they put it out there that you could buy unused carpet squares. And if you've been to the Springfield Airport, you know what I'm talking about. It's the water carpet, the water, the rock, and the grass. We got all the elements when you land in Springfield. It is freaking amazing. I love the Springfield Airport for many reasons. But one of them, of course, is the carpet. I love the terrazzo, too, that's going in. So I'm not complaining about getting rid of them because now I have my own little piece of history.
I wish I had a
The
drum
funny
roll
thing
sound.
is, it is comically big.
It's so big.
I don't know if it's coming across how big this really is. And I meant to go get one of our carpet squares that we've just placed in this room and other rooms. It's like maybe this big in comparison.
Maybe.
Let me stand up. It comes to my hip.
Oh, you probably want it like panned down.
So they were saying that
That's
this
so
was
big.
going to be 3 feet. Then I show up. I drive a convertible, okay?
You just slammed the mic.
It's bigger this way, I think.
Oh
I don't
no.
even know if it's square. Apparently, this is European measurements. Don't know what that means.
Does that just mean
What-
meters?
I guess it's a full meter.
Okay.
Here's the thing. You could buy one of these, just get one for $10, or you could buy the flight for 3 for $25. One of every element, the rock and the grass.
Huh.
I have 3 of these in my possession now.
Oh no.
What am I going to do with this?
I don't know. I don't know.
My house is like 1,200 square feet. I have no use for this whatsoever.
I hate to say it though, you look really proud of it though.
I do like it. Smells pretty good.
Okay.
I got in my car this morning. I'm like, what is that smell?
And
I
then-
turned around.
I feel the need to mention that when you went and got it from your car just now, you almost blew away because it's like a giant sail.
It is an extremely windy day outside. I had to huff and puff just to get it out of my car.
Wow.
Huff and puff I almost got blown away, blown over getting it in the building.
And somehow it was all worth it.
I mean, but I'm looking for recommendations on what to do with this.
You know, DIY project that involves a 1 meter square of
I've got 9
carpet.
square feet of this stuff. And that doesn't even sound, right?
I don't know the math. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
do-
square feet though. Square feet, not just 9 feet long, square feet. What am I gonna do with this?
I don't know. We have to go to break.
All right. Oh yeah, I'm over time talking about it. All right, we'll be back with dog rescue and talking about if you'd want to sit at a table with a bunch of strangers while you eat your dinner.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
Helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
All right, something you don't see every day, and especially in these parts of the country. But up in the Sparta Township, New Jersey, they got some snow, they got some ice, chilly out there. A dog falls in that little hole there. in the icy lake, and look at his little head just sticking out. I think in the audio you can hear him whining. But he gets rescued, and he's able to walk right out of there thanks to these guys. This is a certified ice rescue team where they got on their gear, crawled out to the ice, reached in. Dog had fallen through. He's waving like, pull me back, pull me back. And, you know, I would say if I fell into ice like that, I would be stiff as a board. I wouldn't even be able to walk. They'd have to carry me out.
I think they are carrying. Are they not carrying him out?
Oh, he had to even get in the water.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, must be standing height. No, the dog is like, acts like, oh, no big deal. Just went on a little adventure.
He actually was not bothered by this whole.
Didn't seem like it. I mean, he's got quite. It's a golden retriever. I'm almost positive.
Oh.
Or it's a yellow lab.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty graceful rescue, I have to say. And then the owner is standing by the guy who's recording, and she just could not be more grateful. She's like, "You guys did a great job, great job, great job." Yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, that's probably what I would say too. Like, how can you thank somebody that does something like this?
Look at him slide back.
I know, right? They pulled him right in. And he even says like, it's from the training. I'm like, that's when the training pays off.
All worked out.
I love that video. I mean, this is why we have body cameras, people.
The dog just walked away. He was just.
That's what I'm saying. Dog just like, okay, thank you.
All right, cool.
All right, no big deal. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Bailey would be inconsolable, but that dog was.
I would be inconsolable, and my dogs would have frozen up and floated to the bottom, or sank to the bottom without their fur on.
This is true. Your dog
one of these days, I'll talk about my hairless babies. Okay, and then next.
Yeah, I want to know about this.
I want to get your thoughts on this. So this is in LA, there's a new restaurant, but I've seen these everywhere, where it's just kind of like one long table. You go in, you just have a seat next to a stranger. This is like kind of in an effort to like get off your phones and like have a conversation with somebody as you eat.
Sure.
Count me out.
I would like to point out, and we'll see if it comes back in the video, but it looks like, yeah, you see that chair between them?
Yeah.
There's always a chair.
Yeah, there is.
Everybody segmented themselves.
Exactly.
This is just restaurants not wanting to have enough seating.
It's a waste of space.
And not divide up their seating and just be like, yeah, we threw a table in, a bunch of chairs, they'll figure it out. And they do, but like.
And I think that's saying 90% of Gen Z diners would do this. This story from CBS was saying that Gen Z was more likely to do this than Gen X. I would almost think it would be the opposite. That Gen X would be more likely to sit down and talk to some stranger.
Well, see, I like that you said that it's to get them off their phones. I'm like, I think that Gen Z kids or whatever are probably fine with it because they're just like, I'm just going to be on my phone anyway.
That's what I was thinking.
I was going to have a YouTube video sitting there playing on my table regardless. So if somebody wants to sit next to me while I do that.
If I was forced into a situation like this, I would be on my phone more than any other restaurant ever. Call me antisocial. But if I'm going out to a restaurant, spend money, I want to have a good experience. This is not it.
I don't know.
And I'm sorry. But the owner said that this is such a trend right now, and it's the new big thing.
I don't know. You ate in a dining hall though, right? Yeah, in like college? That's the same.
I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, okay.
I don't. But
like,
you said you went to the dining hall by yourself. I don't think I ever did.
Oh, did you never do that? Okay, I was going to
if
say my
I
parents
did,
were very shocked.
I was glued to my phone.
I would have like a video playing or whatever, or like people I was texting. But like,
I guess nowadays it would have been more acceptable than in 2013 when I
felt like everybody in the dining hall was like, I got to get to class in 20 minutes, so we're all in, we're out. We do what we do, unless there was like
it is more acceptable.
Sometimes I had like groups that would be like, "Hey, we're all gonna make a thing of going to the dining hall and getting dinner together or something," and that's fun. But like most of the time, it's a functional thing that we're all just getting in and out. So if that's what restaurants want to do, that's fine.
I vaguely remember not going to the dining hall because I didn't have anybody to go. Everybody else was in class. But that's just me.
It's like if it's just me, I can't go. I don't know.
I think I would go to the student union and get food.
Yeah, I mean
that way.
I'm not saying I didn't. I'm just saying. The other thing is the people that what was I going to say?
Well, it does show 90% of Gen Z diners enjoy communal tables.
Okay.
1 in 7 saying it ended up prompting a date. Who is he?
That's wild.
I'm just not sure about this.
What I was going to say is also, though, if I go to like a restaurant with friends, usually we spend like hours just like we'll eat and then we'll just talk for a long time because that's a third space to be in.
Yes, exactly.
So I would think that would take away from it if there was just other groups coming in and out. I think that would hurt that like group dynamic. I'm already out with people. I'm already off my phone, but I want to spend the time with my friends who I like, not random
exactly
people.
Like the last thing I want to have to do here, and call me crazy, but is like introduce myself and have somebody asking me questions almost like an interview while I'm like trying to like eat food. Like I want to enjoy my meal, and that doesn't sound enjoyable to me. I'm sorry. Call me a Gen Xer. They said 60% of baby boomers enjoy the commute, only 60% compared to the 90%. I don't know who they're asking here. I feel like if you ask some people in Springfield, and we're known for being nice, that this is not a thing. I'm sorry. Maybe in LA.
The only people willing to answer the interview questions were the really social people that like being asked questions.
I think so. I mean, there are some people that I know that maybe they would enjoy this, but I'm sorry. Putting my opinion out there. Count me out. All right. When we come back, we're doing screen time. We'll talk about Oscars going to YouTube, something new, the newest Survivor season, and I had something else, but we'll keep it a secret.
Life's daily battles are not meant to be fought alone.
Cloud, you okay?
Because checking in on a friend can create a safe space. Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Seize the awkward. It's totally worth it.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next. We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
The bravest person I know is my daughter, Cynthia.
My friend Sean, and he was in the Air Force.
One of the bravest things he ever did wasn't when he first enlisted, it was when he found his first support group.
It was when he asked to move in with me and my mom.
I felt like I was lost, and you gave me a place to stay.
She went on foreign soil. She went to war. But the bravest thing she did is when she asked for help.
Okay, welcome back. The first thing I have to say in our screen time segment is, how could you not know that a new SpongeBob movie is coming out?
You
because
didn't know.
It is everywhere.
You didn't know.
No, I did know. I just didn't know some of the details about it that I'm just finding out. And it's actually making me, well, kind of wanting me to watch it a little bit more.
Whoa.
Did not know that Mark Hamill is in this.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker himself
Got a big
playing
cat.
the Flying Dutchman.
Oh, is that who he's playing? I honestly didn't know who he was playing.
Incredible. And is that George Lopez?
You know, I don't know what Google
Regina
thinks.
Hall.
Google thinks a lot of people are in things that I'm not sure they
Yeah.
are.
And then, of course, Tom Kenny. He's back again.
Yeah. The thing I wanted to
SpongeBob.
note is at the top it shows how many other SpongeBob movies there have been. So it's crazy that when you Google SpongeBob movie, it comes up with this one right now, because there was the original one, there was Sponge Out of Water, there was another one, I'm pretty sure.
I think I've only seen the first SpongeBob movie. I
this
mean,
one
I've
is.
seen all of, up until I went to high school or college, all of the episodes.
So you got too old for it. I see how it is.
But I think I just wanted to take this time to say I love SpongeBob.
Wow.
We quote it in the newsroom all the time. It is such a good show.
You know who's
in the first few seasons?
You know who's the biggest fan here of SpongeBob that I know of?
Jamie Warner.
Jamie Warner.
He can quote that stuff You wouldn't
He
expect it from him.
Loves to talk about SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh, the amount, at least one quote a day of SpongeBob in the newsroom. And it's the only quotes that I can recognize like immediately. And I can come back with something else. Most of the time I'm like, oh yeah, I know that's from like Step Brothers or whatever, but I can't like say another one from the movie.
But
SpongeBob, I still play. So Tony Wynn here at the station hooked me up with the Game Boy games on my phone.
Yeah.
And I've got SpongeBob Game Boy game on my phone.
Which one is it?
I think it's that one.
That one? Okay.
It's not the
I've seen
army
you do,
one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've seen you do some platforming on it. I've seen you do some.
I've got it, and I played it just when I was on vacation. I always wait till I get to on the airplanes. That's when I play my games on my phone.
That's good.
And
That's good. You go into airplane mode.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Airplane gaming mode.
Yeah.
But this new one, apparently there's a new song from Ice Spice, and I'm sorry I'm late to the game on this. I haven't heard it.
Big Guy Pants Okay.
Is that what it's called?
I think that's like the only thing
Are
she
you
says
joking?
in it.
You're joking me.
No, they sing it a lot in the newsroom.
I'm trying to be positive here. But
Big Guy Pants Okay? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's got a 5.8 on IMDb. It's got an 84% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's pretty good.
I would watch it, I have to say. It's out in theaters right now. It's an hour and 36 minutes long. I think it's just enough time that I could put forth. There are show times. It's out and about. I think it might be one of the more successful theater movies that's going to be out here recently in 2025. I don't know. I like it.
Okay.
And then moving on, just wanted to mention that Survivor's they're always trying to do something different, you know? For the new season. One season just wrapped up. 50th season is coming.
Okay, they do have to do something big for 50. That's a nice round number.
Yes, and what it is let me see here. So before this new season starts on February 25th, it will be a first ever nationwide Survivor challenge calling on people across the country to track down authentic immunity idols hidden in their state.
Do you think we could find an immunity idol?
I like this idea.
Okay. You're actually...
I do. It's pretty cool. So I don't know if we learn more details about that. We'll let you know. But yeah. And then lastly, this is the big news of recently, I think.
Yeah, I did
the
hear about
Oscars going to YouTube.
Which feels a little like they gave up.
Well, I'm learning that this year is the 100th year.
Oh, that's
and
also
so they're
a nice
like,
round number. Okay,
it's almost like if you're going to make a change, do it now.
Do it now.
I want to know how much, and this is what's not out there, is how much did YouTube pay to get it on YouTube?
That's
because
true.
now it's going to be for free, which it was free on, what was it, ABC? Yeah. But I don't know. This isn't like a YouTube TV thing, right? Because...
No, they said free.
Free for everybody.
Free on.
And they're going to do it through 2029.
Okay, yeah. Which is why it sounds a little like giving up, because that's what you do with old content that's going to get views, but you're not going to work really hard on or anything. You're
Exactly.
You're putting it out there and you're saying, hey, everybody should be allowed to enjoy it. We're going to get a little bit of money from AdSense, but at the end of the day,
and I think
just want to be...
They're touting the time constraints, the lack of time constraints on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
also,
they could just go forever.
Viewership had been dwindling.
Yeah.
And I have to say, when I was younger, I did sit down and watch things like these, like the Oscars, the MTV Awards, which I don't even know if those are around anymore. But what is the Academy Awards? The Oscars?
Yes.
Oh gosh. The other one.
Yeah.
But I don't anymore. And I think it's just because I don't know if I will on YouTube, but I feel in my bones that I would be more likely to watch it on YouTube for some reason.
Yeah. And
I
just
don't know.
Pop on because you can
Pop
get it
in,
on
pop out,
you can get it on
maybe.
any device. You could just pull it up on your phone and be like, oh, let's watch a couple categories. And
I mean,
it's a lot more casual. I do get it. I do understand, the kind
It's
of
the
live
way
streaming
things are going.
version of it. What's the last Best Picture winner you watched?
You'd have to name some off. I know I didn't in the last one. Was it Anora?
Anora.
I didn't watch that
I
one.
went and watched that one after it won.
Wasn't it Parasite?
Oh, Parasite was one. Yeah. Did you
I
watch
started
Parasite?
watching that.
Okay, you didn't
I
finish.
really liked it. I didn't finish it. I fell asleep. And I meant to go back and watch it, and I didn't.
The twist at the end.
I know.
That's the whole thing.
But it was making me so uncomfortable.
That's like
that they were
watching-
living in somebody else's house. It's just like, I know, it's the whole movie is getting me.
That's like
the stress of that, the anxiety
it's
of
like
that.
watching an M. Night Shyamalan movie and being like, wow, that first half was just so good.
I
Just
know,
such a
and
good
I
time.
know I
That's so
kick
great.
myself every day, and it's like, well, I don't want it. It's been like 2 years. I can't go. I got to watch the whole thing or none of it.
Did you watch Everything Everywhere All at Once?
I did. That was a good movie.
Okay,
I would watch that again. I need to do
And
it. But
did you watch Oppenheimer?
I did.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
You were a Barbie girl?
I was a Barbie. I went to the theater and watched Barbie.
All right.
Which I liked it.
That's fair.
I liked it. Okay. I guess that's it for the day. I wish I had. I could go into a whole Survivor thing, but I think that the Our Unscripted show does that, so I won't do that. I'll do it about something else that we can do a whole Severance episode. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We've got some things cooking up for you. Some more Christmassy things. I got it mixed up with today. Christmassy stuff coming tomorrow. We'll see you then.
My opponent is completely disregarding almost half of my arguments which I responded to.
Communities must step up.
Laws
and
alone
protest
cannot
against this
stop the
normalization.
bullying.
Well, I completely disagree.
Point of inquiry, do you guys even realize that the #1 killer of children and teens are gun injuries?
You're probably starting to realize now, this is not a debate.
There is no adult in this earth that wants children to die.
I worry for my kids.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Elmo loves to giggle. Elmo's mommy taught him that laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
All right, breaking news right now. Our first report on inflation since the historic